Hello and welcome to my apartment. I currently live here with my fiancé Italo and our 2 cats, and it's located in a very quiet, very family-friendly neighborhood in New Westminster, which is about a 40-minute drive to downtown Vancouver. So let's start the tour. So starting with the entryway, I do have some plans to transform this space eventually, but I didn't have the chance to do it yet. So currently what you see is a place to store our shoes, and a bench and some more shoes. But other than that, a coat hanger, and that's pretty much it. What's nice about this layout in this apartment is that right from the entryway, you can see basically the whole house, the whole main living space. We have a small flight of stairs here, and this glass panel that divides one space from the other. I think this is the highlight of the entryway, is actually the view for the rest of the apartment. And here on the other side, we have these 2 doors. One of them is actually storage, and the other one washer and dryer. So yeah, not much to see here as well, just standard storage and washer dryer cabinet. We have basically 2 rooms on this level. This one is the 2nd bedroom, which I'll show you in a while. And here is the guest bathroom, so let's take a look. Okay, so we're here in the guest bathroom, and this room is basically used by the cats. This was the best spot that we found to put their litter box, because it remains hidden inside the tub. Since we have the master bathroom, we never actually use this one, and whenever we host guests, they can still use this bathroom. It's a pretty nice bathroom. It has a decent size, and it also has a lot of storage here above the sink and also underneath with drawers. And we also have this very large mirror, which I think it's a very nice feature for a bathroom. And now here we are on the 2nd bedroom, which is currently Italo's home office and music studio. You can probably fit a double bed in here, but for us, it's working perfectly as a home office and home studio. As you can see, we have the electric drum kit here, which I also play, by the way. And he has his guitars on display right there, and we have some pictures on the wall of his favorite bands. And this bedroom also has a very nice closet. It's very spacious, and we use the 2nd closet to store some clothes that we don't use as often, and all sorts of random stuff as well. And since this bedroom doesn't have direct access to the exterior, we have this window here that overlooks the living room on the other side. And it's a very nice way to make the airflow more efficient while also keeping the privacy, since you can keep it closed or you can leave it open depending on the situation. Okay, so on this level here, we have a very large integrated space with a kitchen, living, and dining. So let's start with the dining area first. We have this nice IKEA table with 4 chairs, and I also got 2 extra stools from IKEA. So when we have, larger gatherings, we can put 1 extra stool on each end of the table, and so we can sit 6 people here. And one of my favorite things about this area of the house is this arc lamp, which is also from IKEA, by the way. I love a good arc lamp as an alternative for like a pendant light. I think that a pendant light would work super well here, but since we're renting, we didn't want to invest, in a high quality, probably very expensive pendant light and, have to drill into the ceiling to install it, only to remove it when we move out. So this arc lamp was the perfect solution, and I just love how interesting it looks. And it's one of the first things that you notice when you walk into the apartment. We also have a very nice rug here. It's also from IKEA, by the way. It's a jute rug, and it really brings this whole space together. So right next to the dining area, we have what I call my DIY wall. We have basically the cat shelves, and since the shelves came unfinished, pretty bare wood, I did a little DIY, to add the stripes, and also it adds a little bit more personality to the wall. I also modified this window. The trim was aluminum and it didn't have like these details, and I did it with black masking tape, so another DIY project, which you can also see in my living room transformation video, which I'll link in the description. And all the artwork that you see on this wall is also my own. I basically used pictures as a reference, pictures of our cats, pictures of me and Italo holding hands, and turned them into original art. So it's a little bit more personalized than getting just a random photograph or artwork. And when you see me drawing on the iPad, it seems like I know what I'm doing, right? Well, I didn't. I'm using the Procreate app here to draw, and it is very popular among artists. But it has so many hidden features and tools to make the workflow more efficient that it's very hard to learn it all by yourself. So as I intend to keep creating my own art and use Procreate for interior design stuff like 2D floor plans and sketches, I really needed to get better at Procreate. And as it turns out, the sponsor of today's video, Skillshare, is perfect to do that. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives, with thousands of classes led by industry experts across film, illustration, design, freelance, productivity, and so many more topics. Skillshare can help you take your career, hobbies, passions, or even a side hustle to the next level. It has so many cool classes related to design and creativity, including complete courses on interior design concepts, the most popular software designers use, like Photoshop and SketchUp, which I intend to take, by the way. How to get your creativity going, improve your productivity, arts and crafts, and so much more. And just like I'm learning how to leverage the power of Procreate to create meaningful pieces for my own home, with crafts and hobbies courses, you'll find inspiration to create meaningful gifts or celebrate personal achievements during the holiday season. That is a nice way to use your time, huh? Now is a great time to learn. So the first 500 people to use the link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. So get started today. That is a free month where you can learn how to take better pictures, use Photoshop, draw, or even how to cook a delicious meal for your family or for yourself for New Year's Eve. I for sure need help with that. So thank you Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and thank you so much to you guys for checking them out, because you guys checking out the sponsors really help support the channel so I can keep sharing these videos here. I really appreciate that. Okay, so this is the living room. As I mentioned before, it is integrated with the dining area and with the kitchen. So this is a very central spot of the house. It's the place where we spend the most time in, and it also has access to this beautiful balcony that I'll show you in a while. It already came with this beautiful exposed brick wall, so we are very fortunate to have found this place. And so we just worked around the exposed brick wall and added some personal touches here and there. It also has a very nice electric fireplace, which we can use to warm up the space during winter, or just to make it a little bit more cozy. And besides that, it also came with this huge kitchen island with built-in cabinets and a very nice long shelf. that we also use to display some personal items, candles, books, stuff like that. And of course another lamp, because why not? And because of this nice layout, we mounted the TV on top of the fireplace, but we didn't have like a dedicated space, you know, to house the internet hardware, cables. So we got these IKEA set of shelves. So now it is a very nice corner that shows a lot of our personality, you know, with all the records and the record player. And we also hung 2 record holders on the wall to complete the corner. When, you know, the whole room is dark and you have the warm light bulbs of the lamps turned on, it's just so cozy and so nice to sit here and just relax. Now moving on to the kitchen. This is one of the reasons that we chose to move into this apartment. When we visited, we just fell in love with the kitchen and how integrated it is with the rest of the main living area. It has this huge island and the black finishes, you know, from the faucet and other details, just gives it a modern look that we love. One of the things that I love the most about this kitchen is storage space. It's just insane the amount of cabinets that we have here. There is one detail that I'm not a fan of though, it's all these double drawers. You know, you have to open one drawer to access the other one. In a day-to-day life, it's not that practical. But other than that, and the fact that there's a mirror as the backsplash there, and it is broken, and it has been broken since we moved in. The landlord never bothered to fix it, but overall I really like this space. It's very nice to cook in here, and it has plenty of room for both of us to cook together. Now moving on to the balcony. When we first moved in, this balcony was completely different. And I've already posted a complete transformation, my balcony makeover here on the channel. I'll leave the link in the description for you to check it out. We installed these tiles and all the black pebbles, you know, to complete the Zen vibe. And here we also have a dining table with 2 chairs, which are from IKEA. And these 2 beautiful chairs I got from Facebook Marketplace. I knew I had to get them when I saw them. They look so different and so exclusive. They might be IKEA vintage, and they apparently are kind of hard to get. So I'm very lucky to have found these gems. In that corner, we have a fake olive tree. For the warm months, this was a good option, you know, to bring more interest to that corner and more height to the decor, and 0 effort to keep it alive. Behind me, there's a solid wood bench that I also got from Facebook Marketplace. It gives a nice rustic touch to this balcony, which I love. In this other corner here, we have the grill barbecue, which was used a lot during summer. Before we started the whole balcony makeover, we had to make sure that it was cat safe, and we had to make it renter friendly, so we could leave these doors completely open during summertime and the cats could come and go. So in order to do that, we installed some acrylic panels here on the railing. I showed this process in detail in my balcony makeover video, so go check that out if that interests you. And if you also have cats and live in a rented apartment, that might be a nice inspiration for you as well. And here we have the master bedroom. It is a pretty spacious bedroom with very high ceilings like the rest of the apartment. We have a queen-size bed here. And on this wall here, we have this bookshelf, which I basically use to display all sorts of personal items, pictures of my friends, my family, some books and some decor pieces. When we first moved into this apartment, I had big plans for this wall. I wanted to like paint it green and do some fun DIY with a headboard, and also put a shelf so our projector could sit properly on a shelf and not like it is today, like with a very improvised pile of books. But you know, other priorities came first, and we ended up never actually doing anything with that wall. But yeah, for now the bedroom is pretty white, pretty standard. Probably my favorite part about this bedroom is this little corner here. It looks like it was made for my home office. I just love that it has this huge window. With my desk right next to the window, I get to look outside often, which I love. So yeah, on this corner here we have the mirror, you know, to check the outfit before heading out. And it makes sense because it's right next to the closet, which I'll show you in a while. We have the walk-in closet. Compared to other places that we've lived in, this is actually very spacious. It already came with the built-ins and all that, all the shelves, and it's not, you know, the bare minimum. And because we have such high ceilings, we have plenty of room to, you know, throw all sorts of random items up there and, you know, forget about them and just remember that you have those items when you actually have to move out. But yeah, this is our walk-in closet. So finally, this is the ensuite bathroom. And this is the only bathroom in the house that we actually use, because as you saw previously, the other one belongs to the cats. And because of the high ceilings, again, we have plenty of storage space here behind the mirror, and we have drawers underneath. And I really love that it has a shower. I do prefer a shower rather than a bath. It's my personal preference. Pretty much everything that you see here already came with the apartment, but I personally like the black finishes, the black on the faucets and the shower head. So yeah, I think this brings a very nice and modern touch to the whole apartment actually, and for this bathroom it's no different. Okay, so this completes our apartment tour. I hope you liked it. If you did, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel to see more of my apartment and some other home decor related content. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and I'll see you next time.